Hello everyone, welcome to week 3 for the Discovery Group. My name is Kayla and today's family activity that I'm going to be talking to you about is bird watching. Bird watching is a really fun and simple activity that you can do with your family and friends, and what's nice about it is that you can do it pretty much anywhere you go. But for today's video, I'm going to be focusing more specifically on the Rockland County area and some of the birds that we'll see here. So when you are bird watching, you want to be patient. Try to keep quiet and avoid sudden movement. You don't want to scare away the birds before you really get a chance to look at them up close. So I would definitely recommend that you have a set of binoculars for your family. These binoculars I've had for a very long time, since I was very young, but they still work, so it's worth the investment if you ask me. But sharing a whole pair for the family is going to be quite challenging just because it's everyone has a different shape of your face, and the binoculars really work best when they are adapted to you. So it's definitely more effective if each member of the family has a pair. But you could also, if you have kids around the same age and size, they could definitely share a pair of binoculars, and the same goes for the parents or caregivers or adults in the family. That just if you want to cut back on costs, but I think it would be really fun if everyone had their own pair to try and look at birds. So when you are purchasing binoculars, there are lots of different magnifications to consider. For example, a magnification of 8 by 42 refers to the magnification and diameter. 8 by 42 would mean that the magnification of the binoculars is 8 times the power, and the objective lens, which is just the front lens, is 42 millimeters in diameter. So the higher the magnification, the more sensitive the binoculars are to small movements and vibrations, meaning the image could be shaky. So if you're holding the binoculars and you move just a little bit, the image will be more shaky if the magnification is higher. It's recommended to have a magnification between 7 and 10. 8 is recommended for beginners, so right in the middle there, not too small, not too big. In binoculars for kids, you'll most likely see closer to 7, which is perfectly fine. It's just easier for them to maneuver because chances are the kids will be less steady than, so that would be better for some of the lower magnifications versus the higher ones. And for the objective lens, the front lens here, the larger the objective lens, the more light gathering power they have, but they tend to be heavier to carry. So it's recommended to use binoculars of 40, 42, or 44 millimeters diameter lens. With smaller kids in the family, a smaller diameter might be easier for them to carry and to hold up for a longer amount of time. Most of the binoculars that you'll see for kids will be below 40, so the image may not be as clear, but it'll definitely be easier to carry, and you'll still be able to see exactly what you want to see. I found some brands off Amazon for binoculars for kids for under $30, so definitely I'd say not too expensive. You can check out Think Peak Toys or Van Sterry. There's a bunch of others as well. Those are just the two that popped up right away for me. And you'll notice that the diameter of the lens is smaller, but this is also going to be better for children. And I'm just going to do a quick little demonstration on how to use binoculars. So you're going to adjust the pivot, which is like the central hinge, so what's holding the two sides together, until it matches the distance between your eyes and you only see a single image. So if you go to look through and you're seeing two pictures next to each other of the same thing instead of just one image, you're going to want to adjust this so that it matches where your eyes are. So you're going to pick an object in the distance, focus on it. You're going to cover the right lens and turn the focus dial until the image is sharp. The focus dial is most likely going to be in the center here. So this is just going to focus on the left lens only. So you're going to look out the one, you're only looking at the left lens, covering the right, and then you're going to adjust this dial in the middle here. And then you're going to cover the left lens and turn the diopter until the image is sharp. So the diopter is on the right lens. So you're going to turn this, look through again the same object, and turn until the image is sharp. And then when you take everything away, it should be perfectly aligned so that you are seeing the one image you want to see with sharp vision. This will just have it set up for when you do spot birds, your image will already be focused in. So now I'm going to go over a list of the birds more common in our area and what to look for. So first we have the house sparrow. The males are brightly colored with gray heads, white cheeks, a black bib, and a red-brown neck. They can be more dull colored in comparison to the females. The females are plain buffy brown overall with gray-brown underparts. Their backs are noticeably striped with buff, black, and brown. Next I have the cardinal. The northern cardinal is a mid-sized songbird with a body length of 8.3 to 9.1 inches. It has a distinctive crest on the head and a mask on the face, which is black in the male and gray in the female. The male is a vibrant red, while the female is a reddish olive color, so the female is more dull compared to the male cardinal. Next, I have the blue jay. Blue jay is a large songbird with blue, white, and black coloring, and they are known for their noisy calls. Blue jays are known for their intelligence and complex social systems with the tight family bonds. Male blue jays tend to be larger in size than females, but since males and females share the same plumage, the same feathering, it's difficult to tell them apart just by size alone. Next, we have the black-capped chickadee. Black-capped chickadees are named for the cap of black feathers that covers the top of the bird's head and extends just below the eyes. Their cheeks and chest are white. Their wings are gray with white edges, and their sides are beige. Males tend to have larger black bibs, so under, and tend to be larger than females. Next, I have the American goldfinch. Adult males are bright yellow with a black forehead, black wings with white markings, and white patches both above and beneath the tail. Adult females are duller yellow beneath and olive above. The winter birds of the American goldfinch are drab, unstreaked brown with blackish wings. And lastly on my list, I have the hawk. Hawks are characterized by sharp talons, large curved bill, and muscular legs. The sharp bill is used for biting and tearing prey. Hawks have excellent eyesight. They can see 8 times better than humans. And they also have short wings and long tails. Female hawks are bigger than males, and they often get mistaken for eagles because of this. So that is it for my list of birds that I have for you that are more common to Rockland County. But there's a website, if you check out iNaturalist, they have a list of the wildlife more common in a Rockland County area. So it's super cool. They give a bunch of plants, insects, birds more common in the area. You should definitely check that out. And I also recommend that you keep a family journal so that you can write down the birds you see, where you see them, what they look like, and maybe even what they're doing if you want to jot down a short description, just as something to keep some memories that you've made with your family. I hope that you have fun and that you enjoy this activity and get out in nature with your family, and I will see you next week. Bye!